Hey guys, welcome again to English 101. I want to personally welcome you to the first week of the semester. My name is Michael Bloomingberg, and many of you probably already had the opportunity to check out the syllabus video. Unlike the syllabus video, I'm going to kind of leave myself up on the screen, but this video is designed to walk you through the bells and whistles of our class Blackboard page layout and to focus with special attention on the tasks that you need to complete for week one. So I can move myself over a little bit, and of course this is the home page of our Blackboard page. Now, chances are by the time you see this video there will be an announcement posted, but as of the making of this video there is no announcement posted. But I do want to let you know that the announcement part of our Blackboard page is always going to be the place where you land when you enter the Blackboard page. I try not to overwhelm you with announcements, but I do send them out from time to time, and I just ask you to check your email and check Blackboard often to make sure you're up to speed on what's happening in the class. I'm not going to send out an announcement that's not important, so again, it's for your benefit. But that's all that you'll find in the announcements are the updates as I send them out. The tab where you want to begin in the class is Start Here, so I'm going to click that. And you're going to find a whole listing of resources and information in the Start Here. I've posted a short little welcome to the class that you can look over. There's a Meet the Professor section. In full transparency, though, it's the exact same thing that's posted in the discussion board for this week's introduction. But if you don't read it here, feel free to read it on the discussion board. You can learn a little bit about me there. Hey, there's my contact information, and it's also listed in the syllabus for you, but the key thing there is to note my email. We're going to talk about a very easy way to email me in just a moment. There's also a civility code posted. Biggest thing to realize about the civility code is just understanding that we are our own community and that we want to treat each other with respect, which is something I certainly strive to do for you, and I'm asking you to not only do for me but for each other in the class. So avoid using racist, sexist, limiting language that will prevent others from enjoying the learning environment that we're trying to promote. This is very good. If you haven't seen it yet, this is actually pretty awesome. You have the opportunity to download Microsoft Office for free on up to 5 devices as long as you're a student here at SCC. The information and the link is provided for you. Make sure you do that if you don't already have Microsoft Office, because you're going to need to use Microsoft Word in this class. But it gives you access to everything, PowerPoint, so on and so forth. There's the minimum technical requirements. If you're making sure your computer's in check, you can look at that. Accessibility statements regarding the technologies, including Blackboard. I won't spend much time with that. There are tutorial videos like how to submit an assignment or use a discussion board. Just click there and it'll pull up the video for you. Learner support links, student code of conduct, so on and so forth. There's a link to the Blackboard mobile app. If you have a smartphone and you would like to download the Blackboard mobile app, the links are provided to help you do that according to what kind of device you have. And so I want you to take some time to look through that and make sure everything makes sense. And once you do that, you're ready to look, clicking over in the corner to the Syllabus tab. And look that over carefully. Watch the video that I've put together for you as you go over the syllabus, because I think you'll find that helpful. And remember, we're just going 1 week at a time in the class. So the only thing you're going to find at this point is the week 1 work. And then at midnight, Sunday night, Monday morning, however you want to look at that, is when week 2 will become available to you. I'm going to skip course content and discussion board because that'll get us into the week 1 discussion. The only other thing I wanted to show you is the email Mr. Bloomingberg link. This is pretty cool because if you have any questions about anything in the class, email's the best way to contact me. So all you got to do is click that link on our Blackboard page and it'll pull up a direct email response to me. Notice right here, I'm going to highlight it. You've got a subject I'm not highlighting it very well, but you have a subject that's basically your email title. You have to provide one for that. So I would please ask you to put English 101 online question, or as specific as you can be, the better. And that's just the title that will show up before I open your email. And then in the box, just type, Dear Mr. Bloomingberg, I have a question regarding XYZ, whatever. Please be specific in your message. I am teaching, 150, 140, something like that, different students. So 3 different classes that I'm teaching, English 100, English 101, and English 102. So the more specific you can be with your question will definitely help me out, because I'm definitely want to help you. So please be specific. Once you type your message, hit submit in the blue button. That will send it to me, and I do respond as promptly as possible to emails. However, if you email me at, say, 10 o'clock at night, don't expect a response until the next day. So it's common courtesy types of things. So easy way to email me. All right, check it out. We're going to go into course content, and we're going to see the week 1 folder is already established. Course content is the area you want to go to each week to figure out what it is that I'm asking you to do. Of course, you can follow the course schedule on the syllabus, but be aware that it may change or have to be moved around a bit. So click on the folder, and the first thing that you'll see is that there's a coursework sheet, and that's the first thing that you want to find each week. Now, I do upload that, just as I did your syllabus, as a Word document and a PDF file. It's the exact same coursework sheet for week 1. It's just in different formats. So it doesn't matter which one you look at. It's going to have the same info. So let's just look at the PDF file. And again, this just kind of gives you the grocery list of what you need to do for the week. And by the way, there's no textbook required, so everything you'll need will be provided for you on Blackboard. So there are 2 discussion board assignments this week, 2 separate ones. Make sure you do both of them. The first one is a class introduction. We'll take a look at it in just a moment. And then the second one's the 101 syllabus. Now, with each Blackboard discussion assignment, I want you to note that you need to make sure it's at least 100 words in your addressing of that assignment. Now, in addition to that, you need to also post an additional 100 words to a classmate. Now, you can split that up, so if you reply to 2 classmates, 50 words apiece, that adds up to be 100, so that'll work. Or if you want to reply to me, that's acceptable. Feel free to reply to me, but also try to reply to a classmate to meet your word count. And same thing for the syllabus one, by the way. Now, listen carefully, because it is critical that you complete these 2 discussion assignments, because students who fail to do so will be reported as a no-show and removed from the class. So these are the only 2 tasks you have to do this week, but do make sure that you do them. So now that you have an understanding, I'm going to go back. Now that you know what to do, you just need to know that you need to get to the discussion board. There are 2 ways to do that. First of all, I've created a direct link in the week 1 folder. You can click that, and voila, it will take you to the discussion board. And by the way, on the discussion board, there's a course chat room that we may use from time to time, where you can ask questions and help out classmates. There's an Ask Mr. Bloomingberg. But just note that if you post in that Ask Mr. Bloomingberg, everybody in the class is going to be able to see it. So if it's more of a private concern that you're having in the class, please email me. Don't post there. And so there's your 2 discussion board assignments. We'll come back to them in just a second. So again, I just clicked that link, and that took me there. Or you can click in the navigation. I'm going to wiggle so you can see where I am. You can, way over here in the corner, you can click the discussion board link, and it'll take you to the same place. It's just 2 different ways to get to the same place, just trying to be as simple as possible. Okay. So you will note that on the class introduction it says take time to give an extended introduction of yourself. Feel free to share your experiences with English writing, and share only what you're comfortable sharing. We're not looking for you to divulge personal information about your personal life. You can do that if you want, but just be aware that everybody will have the chance to read it. So Only post what you're comfortable sharing. And then for the syllabus one, it says, upon reviewing the syllabus closely, what specifics caught your attention? What information on the syllabus seems particularly important? And how do you feel about the class now that you've reviewed the syllabus? And again, your deadline for both postings, 11:59 p.m. Sunday, August 19th. One more thing real fast, and then we're going to wrap up this video. So let's go to the class introduction form. I'm just clicking the link, and you can see I've already posted mine. Now to create your own, you're just going to click Create Thread. There's a whole video in the start here that you can check out if you need to brush up on it. But click Create Thread, and then you can post something like my introduction in the subject. Again, you're required to do that. And then in the box, you're giving your introduction. One word of advice. Please type your introduction as a separate Microsoft Word document. And I say that because every now and then I'll have a student who will type out a really nice introduction, hit this blue submit button, which should send it to all of us, but for whatever reason Blackboard glitches and it doesn't post, or it shows as a dead or empty post. Then if you haven't saved it already, you've lost your work. So type your introduction as a Word document first. So in other words, pull up Microsoft Word, type it out, blah, 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 type your introduction. That way you can also spell check it, make sure everything sounds good. And then it's just a matter of hitting copy and paste to the, well, I think it's Control C, then Control V will post it over. You might have to do that. Anyways, I recommend you do that. That way, when you hit the blue submit button, if it doesn't post, you're not sweating, you didn't lose any work, you can just go back and repost it. And I'll let you know too if your link is dead. You'll be able to see it because nothing will show as posted. All right, cool. So let's say you read my introduction and you want to reply to it or reply to classmates, which is also required. You just click on the person's work and you read it, and then you just hit reply. Now you don't have to actually type in a subject because it's just going to use the person's subject, but then you can just type your message or what you want to say if it's a reply to me or to someone else. Hit the blue submit button, and that will send it directly to that person's thread that you're responding to. So I hope that makes sense. If you're not a tech person, don't worry. This is pretty easy. You'll catch on fast. Make sure, again, you look at the resources and start here. I think you'll find that helpful. And hopefully this video helpful as well. That's it, guys. That's week one. Again, we're doing a couple discussion assignments. Make sure you complete them both to not be reported as a no-show. But we'll get into more of the course content next week. If I can help in any way, don't forget that email Mr. Blumenberg option. I'll be happy to help you. But otherwise, good luck during the first week, and it's a wonderful privilege to have you in the class. Take care, and again, good luck.